All right, let's talk about cachePolicy and cacheLife today. All right, so let's start with cachePolicy. So we have two types of cachePolicy. We have no cache and we have cache first. These are the only two we have right now. Until we have more available, these are all you can work with. Now, no cache is pretty simple. It basically means make a request every single time that you call fetch. So you can see here, if we have to-dos, let's actually make a button. So button load data again. Let's just call a get request. Okay. All right, so we have this load data again button, and you can see that we have our initial to-dos request right here. So if we call this again, you can see it called again. Cool. We click it again, you can see it that it's called again. We're in the network tab of our Chrome DevTools. All right, so that's no cache. And then let's see what happens if we do cache first. And in fact, that's actually our default. So we don't even need to put that there. We can though, whatever you want to do. All right, now if we refresh this, so we have our initial to-dos, and if we call load again, notice that we don't get another request. If we click it again and again and again, notice we don't get another request, and that is because we already have this data loaded and we've loaded it once. What cache first means is it means if you've made the request, only make it once, and after that first request that you've made, load the data that's been cached from that first request. Now, there's some cool things that we can do with that. So if we decide that we want to add a cacheLife, let's say we want it to be 10 milliseconds. Or actually, let's just say 1 second. 1 second. All right. So it's been 1 second since we loaded this initial to-dos. So if we click this again, it should make this to-dos again. If we make this 10 seconds by adding another 0, you can see that this to-dos is loaded, and if we click it again, it doesn't do anything, even if we click it a bajillion times. And then it's probably getting pretty close to 10 seconds now, so if we click it again, okay, there we go. It makes another request. So that's how you can use cacheLife with cache first policy. We will have more cache policies in the future, but for now, that's all we have, and this is what you can use if you decide that you want it to invalidate the cache after 10 seconds or however long that you decide that you want to do it for. So that's pretty much all there is for cachePolicy. If you have any questions, post in the comments. Hopefully this was helpful. Thanks.